friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living and dream chasing. Now, over the last few weeks, I have had a lot of you reaching out asking if I'm going to be doing a Project Pan this year. What's the situation? 24 in 2024? Well, kind of. Members of the Trash Appreciation Society can take a big sigh of relief because I am going to be doing a Project Pan this year, but with a little bit of a difference. So in today's video, I wanted to introduce you to this new Project Pan format that I'm trialing. Look, it could be a complete disaster, okay? I don't know how this is gonna go. And I'm also gonna be showing you all of the products that I'm gonna be bringing in and trying to pan throughout the year. So let's do that. So I did my first Project Pan video in 2020 when I did my no buy year, and I've kept the format of those videos pretty consistent ever since. I would do like a rolling Project Pan, 7 products at a time, and try and hit like 20 products in 2020, 21 products in 2021, etc. But I'm switching things up this year, and here's why. I know a lot of creators make Project Pan videos just because they enjoy making them, people enjoy watching them, like it's good content if you love trash. But I've been doing my Project Pan videos with a very specific purpose in mind. I want to use up my beauty stash. I want it all to be gone. I want to live like a normal person and not have a doomsday bunker of cosmetics. But I realized when I did my cosmetics inventory at the start of this year that I've hit my goal, or I'm really close to hitting my goal in most categories that I've been tracking in my big makeup use up. So the format that I've been using for my Project Pan, I just feel like it's not going to work this year. Rather than focusing on like 7 items at a time and trying to pan them as quickly as possible and then move on to the next to try and hit this arbitrary number, I thought it would be better to take a look at what do I actually want to use up this year? So I sat down, I looked through my spreadsheets, of course, and I came up with a list of 18 different products that I'm going to work on panning over the whole course of the year. Now, there's absolutely no way that we're going to be seeing consistent monthly progress on every single one of these 18 products. I just don't think it's possible. But the goal is to just use up as much of this stuff, hopefully all of it, by the end of the year. But for now, let me just show you what products we're working with, okay? What I'm actually trying to use up this year. Okay, so contestant number 1 in my 2024 Project Pan series is the Garnier Summer Body Tanning Cream stuff. I love this stuff. I've used this stuff for years, but I accidentally got the light version rather than the dark version, and it's a little bit too pale for me. So my plan is to use up what's left in here before the summer hits, because I feel like this is a reasonable shade to be in January, but it's not going to cut it in July. About half of it is already gone, so I think this should be a pretty easy one to work through. Next, okay, remember last year when I had that giant bottle of Dove body wash and it was bigger than my head? I would like to introduce you to my exfoliating scrub. There are newborn babies that weigh less than this. This is by Ashton & Moore. It's Peony and Rose Exfoliating Body Scrub. I don't know, it was a gift. You can see that I've already started using some of it, but I would like to get through the whole of this by the end of the year because, as you can see, she's hefty. She takes up a lot of space. Next, I'm going to try and use up some single eyeshadows that have already hit pan and just have a little bit of product left in them. Let's just take our victories where we can find them, you know? So I have this pinky brown shade, this deep warm grey, and the matte black. So like I said, each of these is pretty well used. I've already hit pan pretty hard on them, but let's just use them all up. Next, this is the one I'm really on the fence about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this whole thing up, but I'm gonna try. It's a powder highlight. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Blossom Glow. Again, I have already hit pan on this, but will I be able to use up all of this product by the end of the year? I don't know. I don't feel confident about it. Highlight is notoriously difficult to use up because you use so little of it, but it would be nice to be another highlight down because that is one category that I am a little bit swamped in. Then I'm gonna try and use up, oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. Where is everything? Okay, my goal is to use up both of these Fern Cotton body sprays. Remember, I used up the Energize one in last year's Project Pan, and now I have Calm and Sleep. Oh, Calm smells really nice actually. It does smell very calm. Jasmine and Vanilla, that's really nice. But again, like the Energize one, I don't know if I want myself to smell of this. It smells like a room spray rather than a body spray. Let's try this Sleep one. Oh, That went straight up my nose. Lavender and chamomile. Again, same thing. I don't dislike the scent, but I don't feel like it's a scent that I want to wear on myself. So I'm going to do exactly what I did with the Energize spray last year, and I'm going to use these as room sprays. I'm going to use up the Dove Body Love Restoring Care hand cream. Did I bring this into my project pan at the end of last year? Did I? I don't remember. It was literally less than a month ago. I have no recollection. Yikes. Okay, anyway, there's not a huge amount of this left in here. I would say I've used up a little over half of it. We're down to this much. So this should be pretty easy to use up. Then I'm going to try and use up all my single-use face masks. 6 altogether. I have 5 of these Superdrug Purifying Superfruits face masks and 1 sheet mask, which is Prep and Perfect Illuminating Priming Sheet Mask. But yeah, the goal is to use up all of these. I'm also going to try and use up one of my tea tree oils, because going through my essential oil stash, I have 3 different tea tree oils. No one needs that much tea tree oil. Like, what do I think I am? A kindly witch who lives in a hollowed out tree? Some of this has already been used. I would say there's about 2/3 left in here. But before I started filming this, I did weigh everything, and I'm going to be taking progress pictures along the way as well, because we just have so many products to deal with this year. It's going to be tough keeping track of everything, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to stay on top of it. You mark my words. Next, I have these little perfumes. These are from the Experimental Perfume Club. I got their Discovery set as PR, and let me just say, this is a tangent that nobody asked for, but I love these, and I love this whole idea, the concept. It's just genius. So in the Discovery set, you get sent 9 essential fragrances in these little sizes, and the idea is you can either wear them alone or you can blend them together to create a signature scent. And then I believe if you find a blending that you think, oh my gosh, that's it, that's amazing, you can then go on their website and order that blend in a bigger bottle. So they send you things like rose, fig, musk, bergamot, a bunch. I don't know, I just dropped a bunch on the floor. So yeah, I love this as an idea, and I also just generally love the scents and really like blending them together and like seeing what I'm gonna make today. It's all very fun, but I do want to use these up this year because I have this really bad habit with perfume of like saving it for a special occasion, and girl, life is a special occasion. Smell good every day. Okay, next I have the NYX blush in Pinched. I feel like I'm really close to hitting pan on this one anyway, but once I use this up, I only have one more blush left, so I'm really eager to get through this. If I remember correctly, because this is not my first one of these blushes, the pan is quite deceiving and it's the same color as the blush, so for a while you can hit pan and not even realize it. So I don't know, I think I'm close. Oh, okay, I'm gonna throw this out there as a bit of a curveball, but I added the OPI hand and body lotion to my list. Where is it? Oh, and I've already used it up, so that's 1 down. We're also going to try and use up this Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Extreme Plumping Lip Gloss. Lip gloss is another category that I just have too many of, and if I don't use this up soon, is definitely going to be expired. Like, I would say it needs to be used up within the next 6 months, because I think it's been open for over a year at this point. So we're going to try and use that up as quickly as possible. There's not that much left in it, so it should be an easy win. Another easy win is going to be this Cath Kidston body wash. It's only teeny tiny, 30 milliliters. So it should be pretty easy to get through this. With these little travel sizes, I feel like you get them usually as gifts, right? Like in Christmas gift sets and stuff. And initially you're like, that's going to be so useful for when I travel. But how often do you actually take them? So let's use it up. Let's move it on out of my collection. Product number 17 on our list is this Revolution Mega Bronzer in Cool. Some of you might remember, it must have been last year, maybe the beginning of last year, I had the Revolution Mega Bronzer in my project pan, but it was in Warm, and it was so dark. Oh my gosh, it was so... Why did I even own that? Clearly not meant for this complexion, but I hit pan on it and then called it a day and decluttered it. But this one, as you can see, I have already hit pan on it. It is my last bronzer that I own, but I've still brought it into the project pan because I feel kind of on the fence about it as a product. And once I use this up, I'm going to go out and I'm going to try out a couple of different bronzers. So once this is gone, I think I'm ready to say goodbye to it. You know, I'm ready to just use it up and move on with my life. And the final product that we're going to be panning in 2024 is this Elegant Touch Rapid Nail Drying Spray. I have 2 of these. I don't even paint my own nails. We're gonna have to try and use this up during the winter months because right now I'm still doing at-home pedicures, but as soon as the summer hits, I go and I get them done with my nails at the nail salon. So we're gonna have to try and use this up quickly. So yeah, let me know what you think of this new setup for Project Pan. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could be a complete disaster, but I just felt like I needed to switch things up a bit to make sure that I was using up the products that I really need to use up. Anyway, please remember that you are enough just as you are. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!